Hello, guys. Good evening, and welcome to this session on full moon for traders. What's the connection between the full moon and traders? And thank you so much. I hope my sound is fine, guys. Can you please confirm if I'm audible? Can you please confirm if you can listen to me, listen to my voice? Thank you so much for those of you wishing me on this platform for my birthday wishes. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I had a great day. And yes, thanks for the blessings of so many of you online. So it's a good thing to get back on on this platform every week. The Pro Trader Talks has been getting amazing response. Thanks to all of you who are making it a success. Special thanks to a few of you who are actually imbibing all the lessons that we've been learning on this platform. Whatever I've been sharing here, actually practically imbibing and using it, all of it practically into your life, into trading particularly, and making a difference to your life, to your trading, and to the entire community as well. So thank you so much. Let's see who's joining us from where. We have people from Mulund, we have people from Mumbai, Thane, Bangalore. Can you please share, guys, where are you guys joining in from? I can see a few of my coaching students here as well. Newly started to watch your videos. I'm from Pune, and the way you share knowledge is awesome and helpful. Thank you so much for sharing, Amol. Thank you. I appreciate you taking time out and watching the videos. We have Sumit from Jammu Kashmir. We have people from Kerala, Delhi, Bangalore. From Bangalore, Vinay, good to see you here. From Indore, Mysore, Pune again, and we have from Ranchi, from Borivali. Great. So good, guys. So today we're going to be speaking on a different topic altogether. For those of you um, who feel that talking about lunar cycles or talking about moon or talking on meditation is a completely different zone altogether. Also, for you of you who feel that there's no connection between that side of the world and this logical side of the world, right? So in this session, what I'm going to be doing is I usually go live every 15 days on the full moon and the new moon days. This time specifically, I chose the Pro Trader Talks to take it up because I not only wanted to do a small meditation with you guys, but I also wanted to draw your attention to the connection that the activity and the business and the profession of trading that you guys are doing on one hand with the whole logic and the whole magic of the lunar cycle in particular. So that's the reason I've chosen this platform. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be explaining you. I'm going to be talking a bit about the connection between the two and why lunar cycles are important for us as traders. And then I'm going to be doing a small meditation with all of you, just for you to get a glimpse into what exactly it is that I'm talking about. I want you to experience that on this platform, and let's see how it goes for you. Right? So let's begin, guys. Let me share my screen before we begin. And for this session, I urge you guys to be fully present. Try to be into the zone where you're left undisturbed for at least 30 to 40 minutes beginning now, so that you can enjoy the whole process undisturbed and without any distraction. Okay, so here we go. So what is it about the lunar cycle? Let's understand that first, guys. As you're aware, when moon takes certain positions, moon is a planet. Moon is a small planet that revolves around our planet Earth, right? Now it's like hopelessly hung around our planet. Doesn't have a choice in a way, you can say. But what it does has a lot of impact on our planet, a lot of impact, and hence a lot of impact on us. So the thing is, if you see, when moon is about to take certain positions, or when it is already into certain positions, it heightens whatever you are. I say whatever you are, which means literally whatever you are as person, whatever you're feeling, whatever it is that you believe you are existing as, all the aspects of you, the moon only heightens it wherever you are. So, in a way, you can say that whatever feelings and whatever emotions that you carry are magnified multiple times, and they are enlarged, you can say, by the whole moon energy. It's enlarged completely. So, in a way, if you say that you're feeling mentally disturbed, if you know feeling emotional mentally disturbed that day, you will end up feeling a bit more disturbed on these important days of lunar cycle, which is the new moon and the full moon, right? And here let me make a little note here. It's not only about the times when you see the new moon, or when you cannot see the full moon, or where you cannot see the new moon, because as per the whole study of lunar cycle, the new moon is more powerful than the full moon, even though we are not able to view the new moon, right? So even on days when the moon is surrounded by all the clouds, and you cannot see the moonlight, or you cannot experience the moonlight, it's still very, very powerful. And these important days of new and full moon, they really heighten and enlarge whatever it is that you're feeling. So if you're feeling disturbed, you'll be a little more disturbed. If you are in a state of love and surrender, you'll end up feeling more loving, and you'll end up feeling more like surrendering. If you're blissful, you'll feel more blissful. If you're joyful, you'll feel more joyful. So, whatever it is that you're experiencing, it'll only enlarge on a new moon and a full moon day, right? And so, for instance, imagine you wake up in the morning, and you wake up with a certain emotion. You can say you're feeling on a particular morning of a full moon day, you're feeling a full moon night, sorry, you're feeling very joyful and very loving, and you're in the best of your spirits. And if you continue behaving that way throughout the day, you try to create that quality of love and joy into you, and you live with that quality throughout the entire day till the moon rises. What happens is that quality of feeling loveful and feeling blissful and joyful will only enhance as the day grows and as the moon rises. It will only enhance. You can experience this in the next new and new full moon cycle, guys. This is really true, right? So what happens is, once you're aware of this phenomena, what you can do is you can start engineering it more consciously into your life, practically. And remember, as I always say, you can choose to be the light in the room. Whatever it is that you will live by, it's going to affect your surrounding. So if you want a change to happen in your family, you want something to be better in your family, or someone to be better in your family, the change starts from you. As so many people, especially my high performance coaching clients in life mastery program, they come back to me and they say that my father is like this, he's not changing. My mother-in-law is like this, my children are like this. The thing is, change begins from you. Have you changed? Are you causing that change? So that's it. So you can choose to utilize the energy and the whole thing of the lunar cycle. Now, the entire lunar cycle functions in a way that it has an impact on the human body, the human existence. And especially, why is this topic more important for traders? Is that if you see the connection between the lunar cycle and technical analysis in particular has been established more than hundreds of years ago. For example, if you see the momentum indicators, most of them, you can take the RSI, Relative Strength Index, or the ADX, which is Average Directional Indicator, just to name a few of those common ones which all of us use. They all have this default setting of 14 period. Have you observed that, guys? It's always the default setting of 14 period. Why is that so? Because 14 is the exact half of the 28 days lunar cycle, right? So if you go to see, you'll see the traces of connection between the lunar cycle and trading, which means technical analysis, everywhere. You can see that in Fibonacci ratios, you can see that everywhere. I don't have the bandwidth and the time to go deeper into this topic, but know that there is a very deep connection between the lunar cycle and the trading analysis that you're doing, especially into technical analysis. So what happens is, when once you want to harness the energy of this lunar cycle on the two important days of new moon and full moon, understand that whatever you're doing is getting heightened. So in a way, I've seen people blame the lunar cycle for the way they are feeling. which means if you're feeling very depressed, I've heard people say that, come to me and say, oh, it's the new moon day, so I'm very depressed because it's Amavasya, I'm very depressed, or it's because Purnima, I'm very depressed. It doesn't work that way. So the moon is not designed, or the moon doesn't intend to make you mad or put you into depression. The moon is only going to enlarge whatever it is that you're feeling. That's the only task that the moon does. So if you're feeling mad, there's already a feeling of madness within you. If you're feeling depressed, there's already that sadness within you, which is only amplified by the moon. And the best example of that is the ocean. Have you seen the ocean energies rise and fall with the moon cycle, with the lunar cycle? So consider this, guys. If the ocean, which has millions and millions of tons of water, can rise with the moon, if that energy can rise with the moon, so do you think your body, which is 72% water, will not rise with it? Of course it will. It's a scientific connection that your body, our human body, shares with the moon. That's how it is. And here I want to touch upon a very beautiful topic of logic as well as magic. The thing is, as traders or as people who are into a lot of analysis, which means if you see the subject of technical analysis, everything is research based, right? For everything, there's a reasoning, there's proof for everything, right? So now for everything which is research based, if you think that's more on the logical side, which means your brain as a trader or an investor is always using the logical approach all the time whenever you're analyzing, whenever you're doing some analysis, or you're placing a trade, or you're recovering as a trader, right? So you are more in tune with your logical side. But the fact is, when you keep logic aside, even for some time, beautiful things happen. Beautiful things happen. For example, you're in love with someone. As Sadhguru says it beautifully, he explains it so beautifully, that when you're in love with someone, there's absolutely no logic involved at all in your love affair. But tell me honestly, isn't your love affair, or the whole thing of falling in love with someone, one of the most beautiful experiences in your life? It is, right? Most of us. So it's always not about logic but about magic. And as you're aware, the qualities of yin and yang, which means in existence we always have existed with two opposite things together, which means if there's day, there's night. If there's good, there's bad. If there's yin, there's yang, right? So there's always two opposites with each other. If you see Shiva, a form of Shiva is depicted as half man and half woman, which means, so even God is trying to say that there is always two sides of it together. And so it is in this case as well, where you have the logic coming together with the magic. That's the two sides of life. You cannot ignore the magical side of it just because you only are able to watch, you only are able to prove, and only are used to be living the logical side. That's the major difference between the two. So we all human beings have these two sides to us all the time, the logical and the magical. It's upon us how we let the magical side become a part of us along with the logical side. So there is, you can say, of course there's a logical element in all of us, which helps us and which is responsible that we manage the entire material realm. I mean, all the material things that we're part of, to manage that is the responsibility of our logical side. But there are few dimensions which are beyond logic. For ease of reference, I call them magic. So all these few dimensions, all these other dimensions which are beyond logic, they are the dimensions without which subjective dimensions of logic can never be accessed, which means you can never have those logical dimensions exist without the other dimensions. That's what it is. So the moon, if you say the whole lunar cycle, is the moon in particular is responsible for representation of that dimension. So the moon represents that dimension which is outside the logical one, right? So my experiences of coaching traders for years, I have noted one thing, that in the beginning, a lot of us are skeptical to access, to experience, and to allow that magical side to unfold into our lives, because we've, as I said, we have lived the logical side too far and too long. So it's never happened, it's never occurred to us. Now, what happens when you try and when you begin to apply and experience that magical side? Of course, in the beginning, your conscious mind, which is filled with a lot of beliefs, and your subconscious mind, they will refute it completely. They will resist it. You know why? Because you've not experienced something like this before, right? So it makes you uncomfortable. It falls out of your comfort zone. But if you see, guys, the biggest of traders, the most successful traders and gurus, they're all people who have imbibed this part into their lives. For example, if you see the example of Dr. Tharp, Dr. Van Tharp from the US, he is one person who does the entire thing on the magical side along with his logical side. He's one of the best traders and coaches on the planet as of now. I've had the privilege of meeting him in person, and all that we spoke about and all that I could ask him was how does he imbibe this whole spiritual part into his trading, right? And that's one of the most experiences ever of having that conversation with him. So he does this oneness process. He follows some of the few processes from India because his wife is an Indian, and so on and so forth. But the thing is, sooner or later, you'll realize that when you imbibe this part of it, for instance, in this case, when you start surrendering to the magnanimity of the effect that the lunar cycle has on the human mind, body, and soul, the easier it is for you to integrate the entire thing with your mindset of trading. And as I always say, umpteen number of times, as for the traders and investors, our mindset is the most important thing. Trading systems and trading processes are extremely simple to follow. They're routine and they're monotonous. But what makes a successful trader is the mindset. As Tony Robbins says, to succeed in any field, 80% is psychology and 20% is systems. So in our case, systems are just 20%. Think about it. The benefit of working on your mindset. That's tremendous, right? So in this session, guys, I want you to experience a small, for a short period of time, I'm going to be doing a live full moon meditation with you guys here. All that I want from you is just retreat into a quiet corner where you don't have any disturbance from anyone around. Second is the most important thing is put your phone. I know if you're watching me on the phone, you can't do that. But if you're watching me on a laptop, please put your phone on silent or airplane mode. You would not like any disturbance at this time, right? And have a sip of water, quickly grab something and sit. And I'm going to mute. I'm going to be muting myself right now. And when we begin, what I'll do is I'll play some soft music into the background, and I will speak so as to guide you step by step into the meditation process. All I want you to do is just close your eyes and be present. That's all. Just listen to me. Just let my voice guide you and just get into the state of surrender for just about 10 minutes and just experience this. No judgment, just experience how it goes. You could be someone who has already done this, or you could be someone who does it regularly. Still, stay with me. You could be someone who has never done something like this before. You've never meditated before, leave alone full moon meditation. That's okay. Just stay with it. Whatever it is, wherever it is that you belong to, you come from, just stay with it. And after we end the process, I'm going to be coming back again to talk to you. So stay into the session. All right, guys, just gather yourselves up and we'll hit it in about 2 minutes from now. So I'm putting myself on mute, uh, and I'll be switching on the music in some time. What I'll do is I'll switch off my video so that you're not distracted. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're going to be beginning in just 2 minutes from now. I hope all of you are in a comfortable position. Just relax, get into a no disturbance zone, and please check your phones once again to ensure that it's on silent mode. I'm very much here. You can see something else on the screen. You can see some colors flashing on the screen, but it's me very much here. I'm waiting for everyone to settle so that we can begin and everyone is able to take part in the process. Please close your eyes, guys. Shakti Sundari. Just close your eyes, guys, and take a deep breath in and a breath out. Once again, take a deep breath in and a breath out. Incoming breath energizes your body, and outgoing breath relaxes it. Becoming aware of this phenomena, let's take another deep breath in and release. Try to keep a smile on your face, even if you have to make an effort to do it. Once again, breathe in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. And as you do that, just observe all your facial muscles relaxing. Once again, a deep breath in and a breath out. And now, become aware of the moon above you and the light of the moon directly or indirectly enveloping you. It does not matter whether you're sitting directly into the moonlight. Just feel the moonlight around you. Feel light and feel that you're glowing in moonlight. You are bathing in the moonlight. Let's take another deep breath in. Hold your breath, and as you breathe out, let go of all the tension in your body. From your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your hip bones, your legs, and your feet. Just feel your entire body relax completely. Allow the light of the moon to wrap you in a beautiful, enlightened cocoon and leave you feeling safe, feeling relaxed, and feeling abundant. In this pleasant and happy ambience of the moonlight, Just feel the beautiful crystal light passing through your body, like how the light passes through a crystal. The moonlight passes through you, either from the front or the back. Let's keep a big smile on our face and relax more and more in the soothing light. Whatever thoughts are coming into your mind, just let them come. Could be pleasant thoughts, could be unpleasant thoughts. Just welcome them all. Take another deep breath in and let go. And as you breathe along with your breath, let's breathe in the light of the moon and breathe out all the tensions, all the worries, all the fears, all the apprehensions. And just let go of all your efforts. Simply relax. And as you relax more and more, know that your mind is expanding. And this expanded mind, let the moonlight occupy its every corner. Let it occupy every cell in your body. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. Let go of all your efforts. Just relax. Just feel the pleasant rays of the moon showering on your mind, occupying every corner of your mind. Just feel the cleansing and soothing effect of the moon on our mind. And now, feel the light of the moon entering the palms of your hand, the crown of your head, and slowly penetrating into the pineal gland in the center of your brain. Feel the gland and imagine it lightening up with the pleasant moonlight. Imagine going through the journey of consciousness within this pleasant moonlight. Feel a little tingling sensation in between your eyebrows, which is called your third eye. Feel the connection with the light of the divine. And feel all fear and anxiousness dissolving. Feel the creation. Feel the integration, the love, the healing, and the unity with the whole. And feel every nerve and cell of your body feeling this beautiful moonlight. Just relax and let go. The moonlight has left you feeling happy, feeling fearless, and feeling abundant. Let's take another deep breath in and let go. Let's take another deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you may gently open your eyes. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back after the beautiful meditation. How are you guys feeling? Would you like to share your experience? Were you with me into the process or did you doze off? Sometimes people do. I mean, if you're too tired or too stressed out, what happens is you just end up getting drifting into some sleep or getting into some trance. But the thing is, you're actually not sleeping. Sorry. When I'm speaking, my words are still penetrating the subconscious mind. Yes, more people would like to share. How did you feel? If you have done it before, doesn't matter. How did it feel? Gayatri shares it was good, excellent experience. Thank you so much. Yes, that's really awesome. It's been very long since I meditated. Yes, so it is with most of us because when life takes over, we forget to do these simple things that keeps us, freshens up our mind, feeling very calm. Anil Kumar says yes, relaxed. Uh, Relaxed, fantastic feeling, light, really good, magical, someone says, something new opened up and completely with you throughout this meditation session. Thank you so much. And someone says, it's been my 2 months. My mother is stuck in Rajasthan due to COVID. I feel she's with me now. Oh, God bless you and God bless your mother and healing energies to both of you from me. Thank you so much for sharing. Felt the moon energy inside of me. Yes, that's beautiful. And whatever it is that you felt, you carry it throughout the evening with you. It just blows my mind. Thank you so much, guys. I really urge you to keep doing these kind of practices very, very regularly. Brilliant experience. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys, for sharing. And I'm honored that you guys were part of it. Touch that good feeling, tears in your eyes. Thank you so much. Worship of mankind, worship of God. That's what you have done. A great meditation. Would like to repeat. Yes, definitely it's going to stay on YouTube. So I urge you to see this, to repeat this, and do this process every month on a full moon night. There's also a process of new moon. Ensure that these important days of the lunar cycle you take maximum advantage. Right? That's what we human beings are supposed to do. Nature and Mother Earth and God has given us so many things, and these important days are the best time to take advantage of these and use them to our benefit. It also protects you. So and on a full moon day in the morning, if you feel that you're not in a good mood, you know that you need to switch your emotions, because if not so good feeling remains, it's only going to magnify as we move from day into the evening and into the night, right? And also it is with the trades that you're taking. The day if you're feeling more relaxed, you'll be more focused on your trades, your risk management will be better, your attitude to take your stop losses will be better. It's connected and linked from one thing to the other, right? So do that, guys. And I do a lot of this into the life mastery as well. So for those of you who have watched my life mastery webinar, have not watched it, go to malkanhpclass.com and do watch it. And also, if you feel that if you have people or friends or whoever around you who would benefit from this, it's still evening, we still have many hours left, please share this with them so that they can take advantage of this meditation today itself. Today is especially a big Purnima, so it's a very important thing. I have a lot of other lined up as well into the evening. So take it and do it every full moon night. The same meditation you can repeat every full moon night. There are a lot of others on YouTube as well. Doesn't matter whatever you do, but try to be into that space into every full moon. So thank you, guys. Feel free to share, please, and please feel free to leave your comments and experiences so that I can share to motivate and inspire others to do this as well. So thank you so much. And also for those of you who have not been part of it, there's also a free training happening on 9th, 10th, and 11th May. It's called the Ultimate Money Blueprint. Go to the page to register yourself. Go to malkanwebinar.com to register yourself. We have also released the agenda of what exactly it is that we're going to cover. It's Vishal is going to lead you through full 3 days of training. So, and it's at 9 p.m. every night on 9th, 10th, and 11th May. So be sure to get there, guys. And please feel free to share as well. See you. Have a great evening.